Hi, this is Joe from Smarter Digital, and this is the brand new 28 megapixel APS-C size sensor interchangeable lens mirrorless camera from Samsung, known as the NX-1. Looks like a DSLR in the traditional sense. It has the prism on the top look here, but as there is no mirror box, you instead have a high resolution electronic viewfinder, which, like all these type of cameras, will give you a what you see is what you get vision with exposure, white balance, etc. It's weatherproof, dustproof big time, and this camera is not about small size as the traditional thought of mirrorless type of cameras go. This is a beefy, solid feeling camera that feels actually quite good, and I think the available grip would be good for long-term use. And if you like the feel of DSLR type of cameras, then you're going to really like this camera. I was told that the camera physical layout is based on all the good features and layout features of other camera manufacturer bodies and kind of molded into this. And when you get used to the layout, I think it's going to be a comfortable camera to use. Samsung's bright OLED flip-out screen allows you to hold the camera at many angles, and with this eye function button on the Samsung lenses, when pushed, it gives you a quick access to commonly used functions like ISO to exposure and white balance, etc. This camera has really turned some heads with what it can do with autofocus on paper, and has drawn the line in the sand as far as focusing speed, and claims focusing speeds to be faster than the likes of Nikon D4Ss and Canon 1DX, which is a big call. The speed is due to the 205 focus points, with 153 of them being crosshair. That's over 100 more than any of the other competitors, and for sports shooters to be able to shoot at 15 frames a second, there is more chance you're going to get more in-focus shots. It also has a huge buffer, so you'll need the faster bitrate cards to be able to dump the raw files out of this camera. This is one of the fastest focusing serious cameras. It is serious in computer power that it's actually got a setting called baseball mode, which when turned on and adjusted for the batter position, the camera tracks the ball coming in from the side and will strike the shutter just as the ball strikes the bat. This camera has some pretty cool technology. It's also serious that it sells for just under $2,000 for the body price, which is Canon 7D Mark II pricing, and I do understand why it is at this price. This is a serious piece of kit. But what about the lenses? You've got to ask yourself the question. It's not a Canon or a Nikon or Olympus or any other conventional camera company. Well, no. Samsung actually make their own lenses. In fact, they own the mine where they source the raw materials to manufacture a glass. In fact, Samsung manufacture everything in this camera. Everything. For example, Nikon sources their sensors from Sony under Nikon specifications, whereas Samsung design and manufacture every component in their cameras. Samsung is the world's largest, or the 5th largest world electronics company, which dwarfs all the camera manufacturers in total. The glass available include the 16-50 f2 to 2.8, like a 24-70 in full frame torque, and a 50-150 2.8, and a beautiful 85mm 1.4, which could easily complete the system for an enthusiast or a professional. And with Samsung's focus on easy connectivity like NFC, think of your Opal card for travel. Connectivity for the photographer would be able to be shooting and sending images to his tablet or phone, Samsung, and uploading to the web or stream live to a Samsung TV on a wall. This camera is in a league of its own with all the things it has to offer. A solid, high quality multimedia machine. And the video people are going to be happy as well. The video quality coming out of the NX-1, well, it's called H.265, which gives us better video quality than what we have today in smaller file size. All in all, this camera was the most exciting thing that came out of the recent photo show in Germany. Well, this is the Samsung NX-1, and I'm Joe from Smarter Digital. Have you got a question? Send me an email at the link below, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.